Good morning. Right, we're going to stream here a little on a Saturday. Did a little bit of work on the farm since you guys have been gone. Still liking this new map. Excuse me. So, kind of take you over financial piece a little bit. You can see we've got a little bit of money. It's actually ticking away because I've got a couple hired guys. We're starting a swath again. And also we are seeding some oats. So I did drill this one back to wheat after corn harvest. We're going to drill some oats here. So the idea, the wheat's going to be for chicken, which will give us straw. And then the oats will be for the horses, which will then once again give us some straw. So that's our plan. And then part of this is probably going to be grass and hay, and probably all hay, just because we need to double check our silage and all that stuff. That's what I want to do today a little bit, but haven't decided what I'm going to make 6 and 7 yet. Can't plant everything I want to plant. Kind of need a cash crop of some sort, but I don't know what that is. From a financial standpoint, our loan, I paid a little off. Okay, so I paid some of that loan off a little bit. And you can see we got some harvest income, and then also some of this is sold products, which here, okay, so here's where we sold our milk. Haven't sold any wool yet. We're getting ready to do that next couple months. And we haven't sold any eggs yet either, okay? Now, how everything's looking, we're getting a few little baby chicks. So we've added 40 little baby chickens. Cows, still not full on reproduction yet. We're back to 5,000 milk there. Total mixed ration is usually lasts me about 3 days. I figured out, or 3 months, I guess at this point. I don't really know how the game figures that when we're only doing 1 days yet. I haven't switched to 2-day months. And then sheep, we're rolling pretty good. The grass has been slowly coming down. This meadow has been helping us out quite a bit there. And then horses, we started out, they used to be a couple $100 a piece. Now we're up to $1,200. So we're gaining some profit there. Not a whole lot to really brag about yet, but we are gaining some. So that's kind of been the winter. It's already March, so we're ready to start planting a few things. Obviously, we're seeding those oats. We're getting this grass hay figured out because we are going to need some more hay. We're going to need some more silage. I'm trying to remember where I put my... Yeah, it's on the other side of that. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I thought I put the tedder in here. And then I backed around the wrong way. So that's kind of a quick catch-up of what we've been doing. So we're getting a little manure here. I've been throwing some straw in. We're getting a little manure pile. So that's kind of exciting. We're going to be able to introduce that to some of these fields, I believe. I just haven't, I need to figure out, have you guys help me figure out what we're actually going to make hay on this and what we're not. Because he's got it all windrowed, which isn't the end of the world for me. But, all right, let's visit the hay shed here. So we've got, let me get my calculator out so we can start figuring some math here. Okay, so I see we've got 58 hay bales at 4,500 liters. 58 times 4,500. It's 200,061 hay. Okay. Hay. All right. And then silage bales, 36 silage bales at 3,500. It's 126,000. So that one's a little lower than I anticipated there. And then straw bales we have a boatload of 86 times 5,000. Holy smokes, that's a lot. $430,000 or liters, not dollars. Wish it was dollars. 430,000 liters of straw. That is quite a bit. I've got a really good stock of it. Kind of happy with the hay. We do need to bump some silage up, so maybe we'll be more silage heavy. So what I'm thinking now is this can be all silage, and this field here is going to be hay. Which my total mixed ration, I'm going a little heavier on the silage as well. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be the plan. I also kind of wanted to set maybe a couple goals up kind of for this season just to see if we can get somewhere. One of the goals could be paying off the loan. We got a substantial amount, $355,000. Don't know if that's going to work in 1 year or not, but this interest is starting to eat me up. The loan interest every, we only took, $500 off by taking this down. So that's pretty tough, but you know what? That's part of it. That's how I think our farm's still functioning. So I'm okay with a loan. We just got to start working on paying that back before we start adding some more to it, because we could just add some more to it and we could purchase, let's just say this field, that's $500,000. And then we've really got some interest that we're going to be paying back. Or we're going to add this one to it for $626,000. I'm thinking maybe we add a couple of these things. I don't know what crops these are. What crop is that? That one is sugar beet. Don't really want to mess with that one. This one's sunflowers, which we could mess with. We could not. That one's going to depend just a little bit. But looking to expand the farm some way, somehow. See, this is $750,000. 626,000. 490,000. What I'd almost be better off is to buy, maybe go after something like this. It's still hay. Do I need hay? No. But when I get an abundance of hay, so what I'm also kind of planning for these two fields, I need to see if I can incorporate more straw into my mixed ration. See if I can add 2 straw bales instead of 1. There's a chance I could do that. It's really silage heavy is what I've got. So I'm focused on it being silage heavy right now. But we're gonna have to tweak that just a little bit. So prices, we got some sales coming up here. Let's see. Milk is kind of on its way down, if I remember right. So eggs we're about to the bottom. And I'm thinking once we get to June, July, we're probably gonna sell. And then we're going to wait until we get to November and we're going to sell again. We're going to need some cash. We're going to need some cash here. Goat milk's still kind of at an all-time high. I've only got like a pallet or so left of it, I think. Not enough to really sell. We could if we need to. Maybe we'll sell a little bit of that today. And then milk is it's 3/4 yet. But once we'll see if we can hold it to get to September. I don't know if I'll get rid of the milk now. How full is she? Nah, she's not even 1/4 yet. So I think we're going to hold on to the milk there as well. So, also we, let me go over here and visit. So still got the red planter, have not used that old girl, but we got a fuel barrel. Everything was getting low on fuel. I didn't fill it completely full. She's got 500 liters in it, but we bought a fuel barrel to put here. That way we can fill up our different tractors and things, because they were getting low and my fuel truck was not going to be able to sustain that all the time. So we ended up buying a fuel barrel. That was kind of on our list there. Another new thing that we did get, I have not picked it up yet, but I purchased this 120-foot boom on that John Deere sprayer, that 4940 mod, because it was $36,000. And normally it's like $100,000 or 80-some thousand. I can't remember what is it. I haven't checked these, and we don't really need any of that. Maybe something like this in the future, but right now we're good. So if I go down to sprayers, so yeah, that boom was $84,000. So we got a pretty good discount on it. I'm hoping they'll get a trade-in of this old girl, and that's going to fix our weed problem. But I don't know. I couldn't let it pass up because I'm like, just so happens to chance this hits, that would be great. Because then we can start applying fertilizer with it. We can start, applying chemical with it for weeds, and then we can also go back one and then spreaders, and then we have the spreader for only $50,000 too. So instead of leasing one of these, we'd have an all-in-one batch. So maybe that's a goal that we shoot for, is can we get the 4940 bought for this year? Because I don't, unless there's a discount, I don't think it's happening. We're at $97,000 in the bank. I did purchase some mineral. I don't know how much that really affects the, see, we got quite a few wool. We do have one pallet of goat milk, but bought 2 or 3, 4 pallets of mineral. I don't know how much more that really makes the total mixed ration better or worse, but we've got some. It wasn't super expensive, about $4,000. So anyway, if I could, I've got both of those tractors running. I need one of these to just start baling. So I'm thinking when this guy gets done here, I'm going to start baling I'm going to start baling this field here while that guy's finishing up seeding there. So to get ready for that, I need to see where we're at with the baler. So let me enter in. Oh, see, I'm telling you every time. All right, so the balers are going to tell me how much we have. We have 3 liters of bale net wrap, 6 liters of bale wrap, but that doesn't really tell me how full it is. Let me fill out how full it is. What if my truck can connect to it? Let's see if the old truck can connect to it here. I just want to see, if I got to go get a pallet of something, I'll go get it while he's finishing up here quick is kind of my idea. Okay. Let's see if she'll hook up. She should. Let's see if she'll hook up to it here just to see. So bale wrap is down about half. Probably got about enough for bale wrap. If anything, we'll do that. So what I'm also going to do is I've decided I'm going to pull this over to the pressure washer. We're going to pressure wash it, see how much fixing we need to do on it to keep it running correct and that sort of stuff. So we're going to see what she becomes here. And I don't know if, yep, so I've got to move it over there. That's all right. We'll pressure wash it first. So let's get the old rims cleaned up here. I wish it was kind of soapsy and sudsy, but yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting all the winter dust off of it. We did not, went too far. We did not actually, we didn't clean any of this stuff up prior just because we wanted more money in our pocket, which is fine. Okay with that. Might as well wash the truck while we're at it. It's starting to get dirty and it's white, so we're going to have to wash this old girl up a little bit. That chrome on the back there all spiff and sparkly. Really doesn't let you go very far, does it? All right. Put those to spec. All right. Now I got to drag this over into the yellow space. Look at that. All right, we're going to leave that. Oh, on the wrong thing. Okay. Paint condition is pretty bad. Repair is pretty good. I'm going to spend it. I'm going to repair that. The other two I'm not too worried about. And repaint, I do not. Oh, excuse me. Shut it off. I don't like the idea of repaint in this building. Paint has nothing to really do with it. It kind of comes with wear to a point. Maybe there's an option. I wish it would reintegrate that in a different way, I guess is what I'm getting at. I just think that it's not integrated in the right way. Because when I fix something, well, if I buy a new part, this guy's done. If I buy a new part, it's going to have green, red, yellow, blue, black paint on it anyway. So why do I need to pay for repainting when it's getting repainted if I put new pieces on it? I wish if it had so many hours on it, or if it was in such rough condition, you neglected the. We're actually just going to set these right here, I think. I'm going to fold these up quick. I'm going to set them down right here. Okay, let's get a little closer to the building here. All right, switch to the front one. Detach. Switch to the rear. Detach. Probably should have had my little weight on here for the baler, but she'll be all right. So, we need some silage. Some silage we need. All right, unfold this old girl. Fire it up. Put the pickup down. Let's roll. Whoa, already full. Look at that. Hot diggity dog. This is high yielding grass right here, people. Look out. Look out. High yielder. Turn the automatic drop on. Well, looks like we got a little bit of hay out here. We'll see if we can pick this up here quick. There, we got that. I mean, I like the buzzer, but it's also annoying when you're trying to get something done. Oh, back it up a little. Yeah, so I haven't got time to fill this tractor up, as you can tell. Not making really good use of my fuel barrel that I bought, but just haven't had time. She went straight into the shed and got the triple mounts and came out and started working. But she'll need a little something here after we get this baled, I'm sure. Way too much horsepower for what we're doing here. It's not very, but it's not very efficient. But you know what? Oh, we're gonna push that one out of the way. There we go. Oh, swapsies. Yeah, not very efficient use of horsepower, but I already had it paid off, so depreciation is probably killing me on the back end, but right now I'm not very strapped for cash, so let's see what she's going to drop down at. Perfect. Right in the middle of the rows. This was just wish it was a little faster. It's kind of a time killer, but you know what? What are we going to do about it? Probably nothing. Let's set this bale here. That way we don't have to back over it. Grab this little hay spot. Got it. Actually, I'm going to take these end rows off first. I want to get these end rows off as quick as I can. Whoa. Hope I lifted it up, didn't I? I don't remember hitting that button. Now we're rolling. Oh. Yeah, it looks like he's running around. That cedar actually drills really quick. When I was drilling this weed over here, holy smokes, that cedar goes. Man, oh man. It drills at like 12 miles an hour. It's probably the fastest drill in the game, I'm guessing. Which is rather impressive for that little blue thing. You know, for only being 8 meters wide, she can still knock out some acres or hectares wherever you're from, I guess. Oh, bag it up. See if we can get this away from that windrow. Perfect. Perfect execution right there. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. Should have probably got another net wrap one pallet. Didn't really think this morning to actually talk. All right, let's bring her out here. Let's get this little doodad that they've got here. I'll miss that little one, but that'll be all right. Hope that guy looks to be done. All right. We get this next bale done. I'll get him switched over to the swather. I actually want it right about there, I'd say. Okay, we're going to shut this down for a second. Go get this guy. Fold up. Yeah, the drill's got a really short tongue on it, so you can't really turn with it too sharp. So she's only 8 meters wide, and you almost have to skip a pass. I think I did when I drilled this weed over here. I ended up skipping a pass because I wasn't going to back up and make it a 3-point turn. That was going to be super inefficient. Whoa! Sometimes she doesn't have enough weight either. She needs a little weight on the rear end. She gets pushed around by it pretty easily. I think we're going to back this one in here. Oh, wrong one. We're actually going to take that off too, so we're going to hide this in front of the planter a little bit. Actually, we're going to make it go in the middle here. Yep. Man, clunk! That would have broke concrete. Boom! Okay, we're going to take this old girl over there. Start mowing that other hay field. Sneaky poo in here. Got that one hooked up. That one's hooked up. Now we're ready to rock. Now we are ready. I love the dust in it. I don't know if it's just part of this map, but the dust looks really good. I mean, depending on the weather and the road condition, probably should there be technically a little more dust, but I like it. Okay, buddy. He's doing that. We're going to come back and bail. Back up just a little. All right. Oh, we missed a hay patch there. Yeah, we'll go a little ways. We'll stop a bale here. I don't take this turner off yet, so. Back it up. Got that one. Turn around, get this one. And we're going to have to get this one again. Okay. Now we're ready to rock back the other way. Just spin around for this one again. Now we're going to pick that hay chunk up. There she is. Gobble, gobble. Whoop. It's all right. We'll pick that one up with the other one there. We are rolling. That one worked pretty perfect too. All right, let's get these little turn rows knocked off here. Short rows, not turn rows. I cannot talk today. It's a little bit concerning. Go 3,500 bale there. The only thing I wish this sucker had, a silage additive port. That's one thing I wish it had, was a silage additive. That way we could just stretch the silage just a little more than what we can do, but here's what it is. Once again, it was paid for. This little short row off of here. I guess we're gonna have to fertilize those oats again. Rapping, rapping, rapping. I didn't reset my bail counter either. Gosh, dag noggins. Reset it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus whatever we're going to do. Always forget about that. I already got 7 hours on this tractor. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Going. Oh, bailing, it gets, I wouldn't want to bail any bigger field than this. Man, not with a round baler anyway. I mean, a square baler, we'd be half, 3/4 done already. Now, granted, they wouldn't be wrapped, and I get that. I get that piece of it, but I'd almost bet you're almost quicker. Now we missed a patch. Hit her too quick. Now we're cooking out the bales. Make that crank. See if I can. Oh, we're veering off a little. We're veering off. How he's doing over there. Still working on the outside passes, it looks like. If I remember right, I think I said 16. $16 plus 6 right now. I'm going to figure out how to do a grass bale at some point for the sheep and the goats. We are going to have to figure that out somehow. Oh, threw that one a little ways away, didn't we? But yeah, no, I'm kind of excited. We might be able to sell the straw a little bit. Is it going to be worth a boatload of money? No. But every little bit's going to help. Every little bit's going to help. And the cows do go through a decent amount. Horses haven't really gone through anything yet. And sheep and goats don't need it. Chickens don't need it. Oh, Lord. Didn't know it was that close to being full. All right. Wrapping. Good part is we're going to have enough to get this field done on the old bale wrap. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windrows left. Seems like it's taking forever, boys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Maybe once I figure out how to run that planter, we'll do the little plant next. Oh, a little further. It's good that we are a diverse farm. Maybe get some of that other money avenues up to par, but we'll get there. We're gaining. We're technically profitable at this point. We just got to get our cash up, get that loan paid off, get us at least in a little bit easier situation to purchase some ground around here. Once we can start doing that, then we'll start to see that jump up. I'd like to get most of that note paid off before we do something like that, I think. Because where it kills you, you can have that big note, and when you're bringing in money, that's fine. But in the wintertime, when you don't, like, we didn't have a whole lot of income in the wintertime. It was a decent amount. I'm going to miss the whole windrow again. It was a decent amount, but I was just seeing that interest tick off, and it's like, oh man, I'm using my loan to pay the interest, and I don't want to do that. And so I bought it down a little bit. Still not as much as I would like, but I did it to a comfortable level. I think once we get some of this done and we get the straw, that's going to go straight to it. I don't need a $100,000 in the bank, I don't think, unless there's a piece of equipment coming up. That's the only reason I've left that high. I'd run around a 30,000, or not 30, about 50,000, 40,000. But I was really hoping there would be a piece of equipment over the winter that I needed that cash to be able to upgrade or use. And honestly, what I'm looking to do is, if there's a used square baler that really comes up, there was one. There was a Massey one, and that wasn't the one I really wanted. And I just didn't want to spend the money on it. There was one, though. I will admit, I did not buy that this winter. It had a decent discount on it, but it's it's really hard spending cash right now. I don't. So I'm really needing that. I mean, this baler for these 2 fields is fine. When we get to maybe if we buy that other field, then we need to start thinking about upgrading the baler, because I'm not doing all that to round bales. There's no way. No way. We're going to get this whole girl up there a little bit then, aren't we? 18 bales plus our 16 initial bales. That'd be good. That'll be good. I just need to figure out which way am I going to go heavier on. Am I going to go a heavier silage? I mean, straw obviously is the easiest way to go heavy right now. So I'm probably not going to be this episode, because I've got the cows are pretty full on TMR, but I need to figure out if I can do 2 straw bales or what that is. That's the other nice thing on square baler. I can do different bale sizes. So that just gives you a little more flexibility, I think, on the TMR than every one of these. You know, it's the same. So these are 3,500 liters right here. Every single one is 3,500. What if the math works out better if they were, let's say, 3,000 or something like that? Yeah, there might be more bales, but TMR mixing would be easier. So it just, I'm not saying this is a bad baler. This is a fine baler for what we're doing right here. It's fine. I would like the efficiency of a square one where I don't have to stop. Now I am going to have to wrap. So it's a little more costly, because I got to buy a wrapper for $50,000 plus the $250,000 baler, or $200,000, which, depending on the model and the make you get, it's a lot of money. Down to the last windrow. Okay. We're going to get probably at least 1 bale off of this. Probably not quite 2. And we'll see how full this chamber fills up. 30%. It's going to get over 50. Nope, not quite. Next one will be a hay bale then, probably. Okay. Shut the baler down, fold the baler up. I got to get Mr. Tedder over there to get ready for when hired hand gets done with that. I need to pick these bales up. Then we need to fertilize again. So that spreader is becoming more and more important here. Maybe there's a couple jobs I can take to supplement that a little bit. I'll do a little looking there. Okay, I want to hook this up to the trailer. I was looking for the rake for some reason. Okay. All right, let's get this over there. He's not quite done with that yet. Oh, he is done. It says he's done. Let's go make sure he's done. All right. Are you really done? Yes, he is. Okay, so we're going to make them move themselves. Create job. Field work. Target position. Boop, boop, go. All right. You set destination right here. We'll see if they can run into each other, huh? How about that? See if they can run into each other here. All right. Oop. I shut off the tractor for some reason. Because I was going to go get in that other one, but that's all right. Gotta pick up all these bales. Oh. Just about hit that one. This trailer does an okay job picking up bales. Not as good as my auto load, but you know, it's actually not too bad. I'll take the animation for right now. These three over here, then we're gonna get those three over there. All right. Oh, there we go. That one in. One more, come on. All right, got that one. Now let's move to the next section here. We're going this route. 1, 2, 3. These are our last 3. All right. Did they actually meet on the road? Yes, they freaking did. That's actually funny. All right, get out of his way. Get out of his way. Let him go. I'll actually, that'd be all right. We'll just drive it in. That'd be okay. My lord. I have to hook you onto the baler anyway. So these old girls are done for now. Unhook that one. Oh, yep, that'll work. And there was a weight somewhere. Where was that weight at? There's one over there, and we'll use it. We can hook it on. I really don't want to travel all the way over there just to get the red weight. This one will work. Yep. There we go. And hook this old girl up here. Okay. We'll let Ted Man start to Ted. And beautiful horses. I wish they had like baby horses. They're not even baby horses. There's no little colts running around. I mean, if they were that young, they should have been colts. There are no colts in this game. Kind of, if that's the case, that kind of sucks. Right. Okay. Might get the rest of these bales on here. Should. Oh, there we go. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Oof, look at that talent. Let's get this one up in the middle of nowhere. All right. Rolling. Three left. That one's it. The other day when I loaded this game in and was drilling that wheat, there was a sheep outside of the pin here. It was like right in the middle of this intersection, close to it. I was hoping it wouldn't load back in when I saved and quit and came back, and it didn't. But that was I had sheep I had to go check the fences and everything there to make sure they didn't poke a hole in it or something like that. But yeah, the sheep were out. Oh, got her caught. Didn't get quite far enough over. Come on. Ah, come on. Now we shifted the whole thing. There we go. All right, now that we got that off of there, Mr. Tedder done yet or not? Nope. I don't like using his tractor for hay as much as I can, but raking will be less hours than baling, so. Let's go start raking. Things aren't looking very lively around here. At least all the weeds died in the winter. That's good. Curious to see what they've all changed on the old precision farming. Hopefully they've made it a little better. Oh, he hasn't really gotten around anything yet, has he? It's okay. All right, so how many bales do we have now? So we're going to have 39 plus 36 times 35,000. Still not that much, is it? That's a quarter mil. That's 250,000 liters, so that's better. We still need to bump that up probably a little bit yet. I was going to try to see if I could get... Oh, let's see. I was just going to check. Grass is good there. base food and hay. That's okay. They're eating a little, not a boatload, but they are eating a little. Chickens, grain is good there. So total mixed ration. Let's try making one. So usually my total mixed ration, we'll do it here with the red tractor. My mixed ration usually consists of 3 silage bales. I think 1 hay or 2 hay, I think, and 1 straw. So we're going to do a little bit of mixing here and just see what we can do. See if I can get away, if I can go straw heavy, that would actually help out. Because hay is the one that takes all the time, and it's actually worth a little more money than what straw and silage are. Silage worth the most. And I could use that pit over there. I don't really have any plans of it right now, just because I've got the baler to do it. And then I'd have to get, chopping equipment and all that. It's a pretty big expense for it. But I'd have a boatload of silage, though. Like, I get that piece of it. I mean, that bunker, if it was full, holy smokes. It'd be a lot, but maybe someday in the future. All right, we loaded a little bit in there. Okay, so I'm going to try to do 2 straw bales. Okay, we're going to do 1 hay. Bring this down to 1. Silage, we're going to have to do 2. Straw, we're going to try to do 2. Okay. Those are silage. All right. I got to turn my super strength on because I don't believe in the others. All right. So let's go 1 straw. One silage. 1 hay. What's that just come out to as a 1, 1, and 1? Oh, I know that. It's not showing up my deal. There it's showing up. Too much straw already. I don't know why that's not showing up like that. Kind of making me mad. Alright, so let's put another silage one in. It's pretty heavy silage there, but we can make that work. So that was 1 straw, 1 hay, 2 silage. And a little bit of feed. One straw, 1 hay, 2 silage. See, but that doesn't help my silage situation though. Didn't really help my silage, but I'd rather have silage be more of a demand than the hay, just because we've got horses and cows that are going to need hay. And she's full. Perfect. All right, we got a little bit of TMR left in it. It's okay. I have to remember that. 2, 1, and 1. A little bit of feed. Is that guy done over here yet? Nope. Is he just... My gosh, he's got a long ways to go. Kind of slow there, bud. Farmer Aaron. Okay. Now, what are we going? No, gosh, dang, that's annoying. Okay, so what are we going to do next here? What are we going to make those other 2 If I would plant those to beans, I probably can't plant beans, probably seed beans. And I don't have to use the planter either. They can sit there and look pretty too. I'm going to see if that drill, I'm going to go hook up to it and see if it's going to do soybeans or if I have to plant soybeans. Part of me thinks that's a planting now, but I don't know that for sure. The old reverse. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Oats, canola, rice, oilseed, radish, grass, peas, spinach, wheat, barley. We do have to plant soybeans if we're going to go that route. Which is fine. That's okay. We can fire that old girl up and we can go planting and be done with it. Okay, let's go hook you back onto the baler. Let's hook you back onto the baler. Tractor needs a wash, but she's gonna get dirty again anyway. Gosh, days, old boy needs to hurry up. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. Let's visit this field here. How's it look? Ooh, freshly planted. Needs lime. Weeds are growing. Reminds me I need to de-weed that other one. So I don't have to spend money on seed. What's this thing cost? How many acres? 7.5 acres for $82,000. 3.5 acres for $38,000. Just thinking it'd give me a little more cash if I could swing those. Spending more cash, so I'd spend. All right, so 82,576 divided by 7.56. $10,000, $11,000 an acre, pretty much. Holy smokes! $38,383 divided by 3.51. Same price. Jeez Louisers. So 3.5. No, I just want total bill. 38,383 plus 82,576. $120,000. $120,000. Even if I rip this up and I went to beans, what's bean price? Bean price is about $3.70 per liter. $3.70 per liter. So 3.7. Let's just say I get 40,000 off of it. I think that's what my trailer holds. That's $148,000 if I can get a trailer load between these two fields. But I don't know if I'm going to get a trailer load. I could probably make it break even if I wanted to do that. Worst part is it's got parsnip or sugar beets already on it. Then I have to rent equipment. This one's going to have to get tilled up. Then I'm going to have to retill. I think I have a direct drill. I might be able to do that. I got to put lime on it. I got to fertilize it. I don't know. Don't know if it's worth messing, with that. I'm still thinking this is going to be the next bang for the buck, I think. From where we're going and what we're doing. Maybe even something like that for 136,000. That doesn't seem as bad, does it? I wonder if he's got like a soil map under here tied to price. No, that's actually higher. That's actually higher. Okay. See, and I don't need the rest of that, so I don't want to spend the $500,000 for just field number 33. I don't care about the rest of the buildings. If I could sell them all, make some money back, I'd probably do it. All right, he's done. Okay, your turn. Sorry, we're doing a lot of planning and not a lot of operating, but it's kind of how she goes sometimes. The old feed tractor going down the road. Bring the baler over and start baling some hay. Yeah, just, I don't know. I just feel like the hay's a smart route because our animals are going to increase. Once the cows start getting reproduction going, sheep's getting reproduction going, horses, I don't know if they actually reproduce or if I just sell them. I don't think there's a reproduction there. I think it's just puberty, which maybe they're too young to actually reproduce. Probably need to read on that. Chickens are reproducing, but that's a grain side. That's not a hay side. So I just feel like that $250,000, I could, even if I could withstand the rest of, if I could withstand these two fields with my herd, that was the word I was looking for earlier, with my herd increasing, I think that would be, then that hay would work. I could even put it into silage and sell it as silage if I really wanted to. I've done that in other games. Silage is a really easy way to make money. I'm going to put this on. Yes, I did leave my header out. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to put it in there for winter. Just didn't feel like backing it in. Should probably threw it in this building here. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to see what the straw is going to yield us. Because we don't need to keep a whole bunch of straw. Probably need one trailer load of straw, if that. If that. We could probably get by with straw. But we'll see what that nets us. It's probably not going to net us a whole heck of a lot. Let's see what the price is of straw. Where the heck is straw at? Alright, let's fold this out. Where was straw? Strawberries. It's up here. It's up on the top one. Maybe there it is. 14 cents a liter basically at its peak. Which I would wait till April. Well, when's that stuff ain't going to be done till probably August when it's on all-time low anyway. So we'll have to wait on that if we want to maximize our profit. Let's see if this is still going to be grass. There she switched to hay. If we can get some milk production up, get some goat and wool, waiting to sell some wool there. Hopefully that's going to be a payday. Eggs hopefully are going to start to be a payday a little bit. That'll all be good. Start getting some cash flow. I really thought about upgrading equipment, but I thought that was stupid since I had a $500,000 loan out there for land, basically. Whoa! He's not ready for me there. Okay. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Isn't that a Kevin Hart meme? This bale right on the edge. Gotta be a CVT transmission, this old girl. Gotta be. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really decided on any goals, have we? I'd like to buy a piece of ground somewhere. I think my goal is going to be if I can get enough money. So either the goal is going to be try to pay that loan off for this season. We're either going to try to pay that loan off, or we're going to try to purchase field. I got to look here. 27 that grass field, that 20 acres of grass that we've got. I think that's going to be our ticket, because then that's going to give us enough hay production, enough silage production to be able to actually start selling some of this. We've got a pretty good stockpile already. This will give us a really big stockpile for this year, and we probably got 2 or 3 cuttings. So I think we've got a really good possibility of doing one of those two. I don't think we can do either or. The only outside possibility is if we are, if that sprayer comes up for sale. That's going to be a wild card in the whole scheme of things, because that one, we're probably going to have to buy it, which is going to help out a lot. And maybe those are the 3 things. Maybe those are 3 goals. We're going to have to kind of pick and choose probably. If we hit all 3 of them, holy smokes. I don't think we will. Just don't think our production is up to that. It's going to come up to how much hay we can sell to actually meet that goal. But those are going to be the goals. Goals, pay off the note, which is $355,000, which has $1,100 hanging over our head every single month. Or purchase field. What is that field? It's going to save. Purchase field 28. is what I'm looking at. 28 is what we can afford. I think that's where we're going to lead is 28. Or if we get the sprayer bought. Now, what I'm going to have to start toying with, probably off stream. I don't know if I get it done later today or not, but I need to see if leasing that, how that's going to work. Because I'm thinking I can lease I don't think I'm going to need the spreader unless I need lime, which I don't think I need lime this year, so I don't think that's going to be an expense. But if I lease that, then I've got the boom to do those things, and we're going to look for contracts probably as well to help out with that. Maybe make a little money at it, even though we're leasing the machine, which I mean the engine basically is what we will be leasing, the actual sprayer, but we've got the boom bot. So I'm going to do some looking into that. If I wasn't bailing, I could probably do some looking in, but I don't know what they've got for contracts out there right now. But, fertilizing contracts, spraying contracts, those types of things. What do we got for contracts? Right now, there is none of them. There are some hoeing contracts, but there is no spray and no fertilizer. That's not looking good. Not looking good. I think we are going to have to lease. Oh, let me get out of your way, bud. Let me get out of your way. Just trying to pick off your turn row here, bud. Yeah, I don't know what we're... And it might be cheaper. I need to see what a lease is going to be on that. It's just wanting to figure out what is it going to cost me to lease that, because I could frickin' either buy or lease that hoe that I did for wheat. I leased a hoe, rotary hoe there. Worked great, I thought, especially for our field sizes. Great. Sprayer boom, probably a little big yet. Worst comes to worst, I can always sell that. Probably take a little bit of a hit, but it'd give me some cash back in the pocket. I think I paid $36,000 for that boom. 36,600 maybe. So if I go and I repair it and it's $40,000, wonder what I can sell it for. Maybe I'll make money on it. I don't think that's how the game worked. I think I've tried that before, and I lost a little, not a lot. Like it was like a couple grand I would lose by doing that. I wish this would tell you how much money you got in it. Like, what'd you buy it for? Tell me the value of it. Maybe that's what I bought it for. I need to look. No, it's not. That can't be, because then dealerships aren't going to do that. $1,100 wage payment. That's okay. trying to get stuff done to keep seasons moving as fast as possible. It takes just a little longer getting things set up. What's a lease like that gonna run me? No, they haven't had anything new yet. Sprayers come into here. We do basic of the basic. So we're not gonna do any of that stuff. A lease is $9,000 or an extra $2,000 per day, $4,000 an hour, which I ain't gonna have an hour on all of our stuff. So basically 39. Well, it's all of those. Wonder what is my boom worth? 41,000. What did I buy it for? I don't remember what I bought it for. 55%. It needs some fixing, which I kind of expected that. I expected it. So that's not as bad as I thought. It's really not. I was thinking, $200,000 deal, man. That might be not worth it. Which still might not be, depending on if I can get contracts, I think. Because that rotary hoe, let me get this bale finished here. The rotary hoe, at least if it was like $1,800 or something like that. It was crazy low. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. Going back to weeders. This hoe here I leased for it. Yeah, $1,800. So that would still be worth its weight in gold, I think. Because am I going to need fertilizer on those fields? I don't think so. One of them I'm going to need a round of fertilizer on each one of those as well. And a round of fertilizer on these, which I could do with a boom. So we're going to lease that one. That one's going to make most sense because it'll be $4,000 or $5,000 a lease. The spreader, I'm sure, $80,000 spreader. That's gonna be it. Okay. Nope, I think that's gonna be our plan. We're gonna lease. If she comes up for sale, sweet. Probably gonna have to buy one. That'll eliminate all the leasing costs. I hate leasing just because there's no equity. There's times and places for it, but there's just no equity in it. So if I spend $10,000 on that sprayer, I just spent $10,000. Literally just spent $10,000 at the casino. Got something out of it. Entertainment, I guess. At this point, I would get jobs done out of it. Other than that, that's it. If I buy it, then I can get a little bit, even if it's some change. I can spend, $1,000 and I'll still get, $200-$300 out of it. So that's what we're looking at anyway. So always got to keep looking into the future when you're farming. Right here, I think. But I hope he's going to get caught on that bale over there, ain't he? Gosh, dag noggins. Oh, yeah, get it. Oh, hey, at least he got out of it. That a boy. The old girl up. Oh, this is a short little windrow, ain't it? Short little windrow. beeping for a while, too, on this one. Definitely going to be beeping for a while. We're actually running faster. Is that a lady or a guy? It's a lady. Got a lady worker for me. Oh my goodness, that beep's annoying. We're 99%. Hey, we hit it. Oh, this little spot gonna have to back up. Our new baler that we had just washed is now getting dirtied up. And he's gonna have another little short windrow there. Okay, cool. Once again, didn't reset my counter again. I forgot, but we're at like 18, I think, so. I don't know. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? 20 bales roughly? Probably is close. We might get it. We might get the, we might get it done in one trailer aspect. One trailer load here. Finish this windrow up. You get done baling here. I'm probably going to jump off and get some lunch. A little hungry. Little hungry. All right. Last windrow, which technically isn't a windrow. Probably not even we're not even gonna finish our bale out. I wish you could spit this out as a half bale, but whatever. Is what it is. Is that it? That little short piece there? I think it is. Okay, we'll pick this piece up. All right. Fold her up. Actually, we're going to stop here quick. Get this guy, create a job. Get you to go to there. Oh. There we go. Can't have her beat me. All right, now we're working. Rolling. You're going to need some wrap for next time. I'll have to buy some of that. Some bale wrap probably as well. Probably just need to get a pallet of each, so we've got it. We're going to have 2 or 3 more cuttings, I believe. I do miss the alfalfa on the Michigan map. That is one thing that I do miss a little bit. Alfalfa was a pretty good yielder. All right. Back this baler in. Get the baler backed. What do I do with my bale trailer? There she is. She's probably not. There they go. What are you doing here? You stuck? That's what you were stuck on? Okay. All right. What else? Saving. Okay. Get these bales in one swoop. Meat worker, whatever her name is. Holy smokes, she's rolling. Beep beep. All right, we're picking it up. Ooh, there's a little piece there by this bale we missed, wasn't there? This last bale right here. Boop. Here we go. AI completed her task. She must have got to the farmyard. Gonna be one long here. Slow her down. And we'll wait for the long one to push it back. Right. Gonna do these. Now we're gonna pick these two since I've got one on there. Kind of gotta strategize sometimes. Make it work a little more efficient for you. These two, and now I got two. I got a set of three here. Still gonna come up with a double, aren't we? Up on that one. Yep, all right, we're gonna hit these up. $20 bales. We did count it right. Wasn't for sure on that one. Did count it right. It's that little patch of hay. That's probably going to make or break us. It's a quarter of a bale right there. All right. Grass is all, well, excuse me, hay or grass is all picked up. So first cutting is in the bag. Oh, sorry, I tried to hit the cruise control. Forgot I was a little lower. All right, as we get back to the farmyard here, we'll unload these bales, put this bale trailer back. We're going to need a lease a sprayer. What I really need is I need to get like a little flatbed trailer or something to be able to haul some totes and stuff around on is what I need to do. Trying to go the cheap option route. I know I could construct something, but it costs some money. We're not strapped for cash. Not with these field land prices. My goodness, $12,000 an acre. All right, dropped off those bales. Oh, Bennett. Okay, I was waiting for that thing to go back up. All right, let's swing around here on the back side. Good enough. Oh, need to park the brake probably too. Thank you, lady. They could just have AI actually park this stuff in the buildings. That would actually be great. That would be great. But, hey, she got it there. Oh, yeah, this is a weird steering rake. I forgot about this. Rear axle steering son of a gun. Whoa. I can't see. I'm going to go on the other side of that triple mount. Oh, sweet Lord. All right. Now you can crank it around. Still, oh my Lord. Straighten her up a little more. Oop. Turn this into a 20-point turn. Be good enough. Okay, I'm probably going to go hook. Well, how many ponies is that planter need? We need to spray before anything. All right, so let's go sprayers. 4940. We're leaving her basic as we can. Lease it for $10,000. Yep. Okay. Now let's go get in it. We got the booms bought. Bought them on sale. But we don't have the machine yet, so maybe they'll give us a good deal on it. Our good local dealership give us a good deal here. All right, now we need to buy a little bit of chemical. Liquid fertilizer. Didn't really matter. How many are we going to need here? How much does she hold? She holds 4,000 some odd liters, right? So we're going to need, we'll probably buy 8. See what we can do here. Get the truck to go get the other 2 probably. Good thing we got the load command on it. A bunch of nozzles the boom came with. All right. Got some extra there. We'll have to come back and get it with the truck. Look at this. Oh, she's nice. She is nice. Can't see a dang thing out of this. Hoping we can get some contracts with it. Where are you going there, bud? All right. Deer emblem's a little yellow. Should be kind of clear to a white color. All right, lady. Oh, yeah, what? Really, dude, you stopped? Really? You got plenty of room to go. All right. Gotta go fertilize all of our fields. Got an oat field, a wheat field, the 2 grass patches we just took the hay off of. We'll see what she does. Our repair, it needs repaired, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna take this one for all she is. I have a feeling that bill's gonna be pretty hefty. Just can't believe there's no fertilizing at all. Bale wrapping, I don't need that. Stone picking, no. Wood transport, hoeing, no. Huh. She didn't really like that hill with a full load, did she? I'm going to start out with these patches over here, I think. What do I got for this? Ah, we can open the door. Ooh, tread adjust. Oh. We can go wide. We're just spraying some fertilizer. Unfold this old girl. Nope. Let's go to this other one here. Come on. Interesting. Different, used to just be streams. Let's get this a little lower here. There we go. They're as low as we can go. Got a lot of pressure coming out of that old end gun over there. My goodness. Wish she had section control. But that's okay. Nope. We're not going to make that one, were we? Waited too long to turn. All right, finish this one up here. Okay. Is this the only one? Time that pretty cool if that was the only one. Is that it? Looks like. I'll be darned. Oh, we're gonna whack that post there. Oof, look at that. Talent. Wish this thing had the boom track as the other ones do. That'd be one plus to it, but it's okay. I don't know if that planter actually has fertilizer on it, but I'm going to treat it like it doesn't. It's going to go on it quicker anyway, so what the heck's the difference? I'm not seeing any change. That's going to tick me off. Oh my gosh. Well, never mind that, I guess. I can't. Whatever. It'll be alright. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's not allowing me to put any fertilizer on it. And I did hit that pole. Rank it up. All right. Now we're cooking. This boom's seen a little better days. You got a lot of paint missing off of it. Let's rip it. Rip it. There we go. So you turn the corner. Square this one off. Whoa, buddy. Ah, you tricked me. Dang thing tricked me there. Now we're making it. Square this one off. Whoa. Must be right on the red tips, it looks like. There we go. Much faster doing it this way. This one doesn't give me sections to actually shut off, though. Let's see where I'm going from the overhead view a little bit better. Quick little short stretches there. Yeah, I should only be running this left side here, but what's a little overlap? It's only 120 feet. Finish this little itty bit. And I don't know if I actually... Yep, there's a little piece right there in there. There she is. Got it. All right, fold up. Gonna need to go get some chemical next. Can I get over that truck? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna dump our fertilizer out here. All right. Yeah, it's not even this field. This field looks good, I think. Don't need anything here. Needs rolling. Yeah, whatever. Fertilized is only 50%. So, well, I thought that one was more, but all right. We're not going to have enough to finish it, though. We're still going to have to go get some chemical. So I'm going to need... probably at least a couple of those. And got 2 of those sitting there, so that should be okay. That's what I'm thinking. I need a dang target. Don't quite have enough room to put all those on something like this. I need to get a little trailer or something. We are tight on money. So tight I can't even gravel my yard. Can't even get gravel in the farmyard. I'm gonna go pick these up and I'm gonna call it a stream. We've been on here a good amount. This is a long one. This one was a long one, but there was a lot of planning done in it. I got some goals that are set. Buy a field, pay a loan off, potentially get a sprayer, the one that we're leasing. Wait on the mail guy. Four of these suckers. Let's see if we can get them all back. I think we can get them all back. These are liquid fertilizer ones. Oh. I guess that'll work there. little more. Come on. There we go. Oh, man. Ruining it. All right, you got to get set back here a little bit. That'll work for now. Where'd you go? There you are. Whoa. Now can I see? There we go. Now we should be able to pull you out. Get you set up. Yep. And be able to slide you into there. Boop. There we go. Get you on top of there as well. Now just don't knock everything down here. Oh, back it up. There we go. Latch him. Whew. Oh, she don't really like this. Hold them together. Ratchet strap's gotta be strong. Oh, break it. We burned a lot of fuel already. Rolling. All right. Well, we made her back. Well, I want to thank everybody who watched, viewed, and all sorts of the other things. I've seen we had a few viewers on here. That was great. Definitely looking forward to it next time. We will see you in the next one. Thank you.